David Shepard is a former FBI special agent and former director of security at the Venetian Las Vegas. He is now CEO of the Readiness Resource Group, which advises companies in Vegas and around the country on security and response training. David, good morning.
Good morning to you.
When I spoke to the ATF special agent in charge, he said they traced all the guns. Okay. And what we're learning is that 33 of them were purchased in just the last year alone. What does that tell us about Stephen Paddock?
He was definitely planning. He was planning a lot for this type of event. You have to collect supplies, you have to collect the weapons, you have to collect the ammo, you have to take and do that well in advance, and that's what he did.
And that's what he did. That it was highly premeditated. It was
definitely premeditated. He picked a location, he picked the area to look down on people, elevated position to take and have a best observation view of what was going to happen.
We just heard DeMarco Morgan talking about those bump stocks, those essentially add-ons that allow you to turn a semi-automatic into a machine gun.
Right.
Those are relatively new, or those have been around for a while?
They've been around for a little while, and what they end up doing is make it a full automatic weapon that actually will shoot bullets 700 rounds per minute. 700 rounds or more per minute. So you will stop, and when he was wearing gloves, he had gloves on. He can change his guns back and forth so he won't burn his hands. He grabs another gun, they're just fully automatic.
I know you've not only been at the FBI, but involved in hotel security. You know, after 9/11, we saw security change at airports in a very significant way. How do you see security changing at hotels?
Right now, we're just trying to assess exactly what's going on. It's not as much as hotels, it is open air venues. The venues right now are more susceptible to things. We always have to take and worry about trucks that's going to crash into our people. Those events, now we have to worry about high altitude. This is the second one we've had in 51 years. The last one was in Texas, right, at the Texas Tower, when 13 people were killed. We haven't had one for 51 years until this happened.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, the idea, I was there at the press conference with the sheriff yesterday, who seemed concerned that nobody saw the fact that he brought in 10 big suitcases, that he had some of this equipment perhaps set up in his hotel room. How could he have put together this arsenal and set it all up without anyone in the hotel noticing?
Well, he wasn't bringing gun cases in. They were regular suitcases. The guns will break down. You can fit inside a case. You wouldn't know that I have guns in my cases. I could have 2 or 3 guns inside the case and reassemble them. If people went in the room, they would see the guns in the case. Take and assemble them, put them down, have bipods to be able to take and shoot. You wouldn't really know at that particular time.
David Shepard, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.